Hello, in this video we are going to do the eye blink. And the way we're going to do that is with blend shapes. So you might have noticed in the geo group, if we unhide this geometry, I already provided you with a sculpt of the eye closed. And I just did that with the sculpting tool here. So and basically you're going to be blending. You can give the rig an option, an attribute to blend between these two shapes. And so I'm gonna hide it for now, and we're gonna go to deform and then go to the blend shape option. I'm just gonna reset the setting to make sure, and then I am going to, so the option might be a little bit, I'm not sure which one is supposed to be going first, but I'm going to click apply, and then I'm going to go here. So see how it says inputs? That's outputs. That's not what you want. You want this in the inputs. So we did that the wrong way. So that means we need to select that and then the blend shape and then where we want it to be, and there we go. So we have it there. So first thing I do is just rename this. Just double click and name it like blink BS for blend shape, and by default you could just go and slide this, middle mouse slide this left and right, and it should work. But we want this to be part of an attribute, and usually you put that in the eye control. So I am going to go to modify, add attribute, and name this blink, and float's fine. Set the minimum 0, 1, add. And then from there we need to do a set driven key. So we've all kind of done this. Key, set driven key set. And then we are going to, we want the driver to be that attribute we just made. So I'm going to the eye control and click on blink. And the driven is that attribute that's in our model right now, that blink BS blend shape. So I'm going to click that, and I'm going to click here. You have to click into this and then click on load driven, and then it should show up blink BS. And I am going to click on that and key it, because right now it should be at 0, and I'll just double check it was this one. Yeah, it's on 0. Then key it. Then we need to set this to 1, and then go back to our blend shape, click on the geo, click here, set this to 1, and then key it. So now I have this kind of thing. But you'll notice that there's some weird stuff going on right between it, like it's starting to go through the eye. And we can add, basically we can sculpt our blend shape along the way to fix that. So we go to sculpting, and then we go right here to the shape editor, and this should pop up like this. And so the one that we're on is blink BS. So I'll just minus this out. And I already had one there, it looks like. I will just delete that. You can right click and delete, because I don't want that there. And then here you can blend this like this. So I'm gonna go halfway, so I could go like 0.5. Oops, let's go back to it, sorry. And then you can right click this and say add in between target. And as long as this is red, you can now sculpt this to have an in-between target. And so I'm just gonna select my geometry and start pulling this out. Press F. Probably want symmetry on, so I know that it's exactly. So I have soft select on by pressing B as in boy, and then I'm go to my move tool, move this out. Like that. There we go. It's too far. Don't want a gap. And then that same thing over here. I'm going to select the very middle end like that. Pull it out directly. Something like this. Like that. That looks fine. There's a weird bump here, so I'm going to fix that. Make myself look small and pull it in. Okay. So I'll say that's good. And then I can click off edit. Now it goes like that. And there's certain parts like right here that I'll probably want to adjust to, and you do that same thing. You just right click, add in between target. Select this, bring this out so it's coming out like this. This. The cool thing about blend shapes too, you can link this up with your controls. So if you bend the arm in a certain way, you can add like a muscle, that kind of thing. You might want to pull this up because it's kind of sloping for some reason. There we go. There you go. So one thing about this also, if you say we have a head turn, key it like this, and then we go to our eye. I'm going to go to that head turn right there. If I do this, it will break your rig like that. So what's happening is there's a hierarchy happening where it will blend the it will basically overwrite your animation. So what we need to do is change the hierarchy, and we can do that by, I'm gonna hold down, open up my joints, right click and go to inputs and go to all inputs. Oh, I have to do that to the geometry. Right click and go to inputs, all inputs, and right now blend shape is on top. We just need a middle mouse, drag this underneath skin cluster, close. So now let's see if it works. So if I go over here and blink, it's blinking, and there's some weird stuff happening with this finger. So that means that we need to remove the influence of that. Alright, but we'll probably do that in another video. Looks like I accidentally moved that when I did the adjustments over here.